Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Tom Sumner will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping in, George Springer, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Full count still. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Altuve, just 5'6" tall and bats from the right side. He's making a push to be an all-star starter this year with a strong play to represent the American League. He's currently the second leading vote getter at his position.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 2-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Into the box, number 44, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Altuve leads off second with one gone in the inning. Spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution.
Play ball.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it.
Let's play ball. He's out.
In now is the Yankees DH, Jimmy
Leading
Carrasco.
off for
He
the
carries
Yankees,
the 8th best
the
average in the
hitter,
American League entering
Jimmy
play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball 1. Previous history with Blake Snell. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Carrasco aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 to him now. Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. That'll be a base hit as well, as it's throwing to left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
From the stretch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
First and second here with nobody out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. There's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Nick Castellanos now. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 3. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy in second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Carlos Correa now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tauchman over to his right. One down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
In is Christian Yelich. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball one.
Ball one.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball well outside. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. So striding forward now, Mike Tauchman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Dan Hubble, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Chance Sisco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. Gone. And you know what they say, just late be great. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Craig Boyles, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Boyles, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, Zero, for getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Zero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's George Springer, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Boyles gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back easily. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. It's bunted into the air. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 44. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Line drive to center field. Tuchman is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he is in there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Pitch is popped up. Frazier shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Digging in now, Jimmy Carrasco. He singled his last time up.
Yankees, the designated hitter, Jimmy Carrasco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Tucker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Adam Frazier. And he popped him up. Bregman into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Ball one. The average entering play at a cool .330. 21 homers and 66 driven in. The 1-0 finds the zone. Strike one.
1-1.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Frazier, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He hit a sac fly earlier. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. Tucker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Yanks strand a pair. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Back with Mark Rosen, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Castellanos. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to count.
1 ball, 3.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Tauchman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Count still at 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this Avery.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. The first pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Dan Hubble, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Hit to short, reined in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. James Paxton, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 65, James Paxton.
Now at the plate, Chance Cisco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Behind 0-2 now.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Craig Boyles. He reached on a single in his first try.
The first baseman, Craig Boyles.
Here's the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Paxton, a Canadian native. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, George Springer. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Boyles leads off second with nobody out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Striding in, Jose Altuve. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He brings a big batting average of .367. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here comes the first pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-2 now. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 2.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's
Play ball.
ready for another shot now. Adam Frazier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
Boy, it's time to make a good pitch right here. You never want to walk the leadoff hitter, particularly when you look on the on-deck circle and you see a guy that has a lot of pop in his bat.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box, Torres, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, the pitcher, Wilson Contreras.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a fastball just misses. It's
still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Standing in, Carlos Correa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Christian Yelich.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4.
In now, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0 home, and he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bunt sign still on 1-2, and he gets this one down to second, but they throw it away. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Chance Cisco will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go George Springer. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Jose Altuve. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Byron Buxton is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Playing right field, number 26, Byron.
Byron Buxton will come in as well. ball is a part of the double switch.
Now playing center field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Line drive to left. Tucker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 to short. Correa is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
That misses 1-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. In the air down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one, and this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the left fielder,
digging in and looking for more. Giancarlo Stanton, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Francisco Franco is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Francisco.
4-4. Take the base.
Leading off the inning, Dan Hubble, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Hitter,
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jimmy Carrasco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. And he popped him up. Coming in is Tucker. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So now with two away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Torres. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Colin McHugh takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Colin McHugh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Frazier is off of first with two away. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit. Frazier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Vivo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Bullet back up the middle. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for one. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees 2. Juan Minaya has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the New York Yankees.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Minaya has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's exactly.
Let's play ball. 3.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Jimmy Carrasco. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. This game is getting interesting real quick to the last.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail here at 6-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Milton Casilla comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Milton Casilla.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Sacrifice attempt here to Frazier at the batter, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Casilla, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, a throw over, being especially careful here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in, Chance Cisco. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Play ball. 3.
Next for New York, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Frazier.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. He straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down the way.
In time as he just gets the tag down. Last chance for the Yankees. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. It's super rare.
Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Back up the middle. Correa up the middle. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Houston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Blake Snell earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 19 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.